In the traditionally masculine world of rugby, where strength and toughness reign supreme, 5 remarkable athletes have shown that authenticity is the greatest form of courage. From New Zealand's Campbell Jstone making history as the first all-black to come out, to Keegan Hurst pioneering change in British Rugby League, their stories transcend the sport itself. Meet Henry Slade, whose precision on the field for England and Exeter Chiefs is matched only by his courage off it. And witness Burna's electrifying performances for Canada's Rugby Sevens team, proving that being true to yourself enhances athletic excellence. Join us on Rainbow Spotlight as we explore these 5 groundbreaking journeys that are reshaping rugby's culture and inspiring future generations to embrace their authentic selves, both on and off the field. Number 1. Burna, making history in Canadian Rugby Sevens. The electric atmosphere of the 2022 HSBC World Rugby Sevens Series in Vancouver would become the stage for one of Burna's most memorable performances. As captain of the Canadian team, Burna, born in 1996, had already proven himself as a dynamic player. But it was this hometown tournament that would truly cement his legacy in Canadian rugby. In a heart-stopping match against South Africa, one of the world's premier Rugby Sevens nations, Burna showcased why he's considered one of Canada's most exciting players. With just seconds remaining and Canada trailing by 4 points, Burna received the ball near center field. What happened next would be remembered as one of the most spectacular moments in Canadian Rugby Sevens history. Demonstrating his exceptional speed and agility, Burna broke through 2 tackles, executed a perfectly timed chip kick over the defense, and regathered the ball in spectacular fashion to score the winning try. The hometown crowd erupted as he touched down under the posts, securing a historic victory for Canada. This moment wasn't just a display of athletic brilliance, it was a statement about Burna's ability to perform under pressure on the biggest stage. The 2021 Olympics in Tokyo marked another defining chapter in Burna's career. As team captain, he led Canada through a challenging tournament, but it was his performance against New Zealand that truly stood out. Despite facing the eventual gold medalists, Burna scored twice and made several crucial defensive plays, earning praise from commentators and opponents alike for his composure and skill. Beyond his speed and scoring ability, Burna's leadership style has set him apart. During the 2023 Pan American Games in Santiago, he guided the Canadian team to a silver medal finish, their best result in the tournament's history. His try in the semi-final against Argentina, where he received the ball inside his own 22-meter line and ran the length of the field, beating 4 defenders, showcased both his individual brilliance and ability to inspire his teammates. Perhaps Burna's most impressive quality is his consistency in crucial moments. During the 2023 World Rugby Sevens Series in Los Angeles, he scored a hat trick against Fiji in the pool stages, including a remarkable try where he gathered a cross-field kick with one hand before sprinting 60 meters to score. This performance helped Canada secure their first victory over Fiji in 6 years. His journey within the sport hasn't just been about personal achievements. Since coming out, Burna has become a role model for young athletes, proving that authenticity and athletic excellence go hand in hand. His openness about his identity has helped create a more inclusive environment in Rugby Sevens, inspiring others to be true to themselves while pursuing their sporting dreams. One of Burna's most memorable tournaments came during the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. In a crucial match against England, with Canada fighting for a medal position, Burna produced what many consider his finest performance. He scored 4 tries, including a match winner in extra time, displaying not just his athletic prowess, but also his mental strength under pressure. As Burna continues to represent Canada on the international stage, his impact extends far beyond his impressive try-scoring statistics. He's become a symbol of excellence, authenticity, and leadership in Canadian rugby, inspiring the next generation of players both on and off the field. His journey reminds us that the greatest sporting achievements often come when athletes are free to be themselves, playing the game they love with passion, pride, and purpose. Number 2. Henry Slade. Finding freedom through truth. The crisp air of Exeter's Sandy Park Stadium carries the echoes of countless rugby matches, but none perhaps as significant as the day Henry Slade chose to share his truth with the world. Born in 1993 in Plymouth, England, Slade's journey from a young Devon boy to an international rugby star has been marked by both athletic excellence and personal courage. Growing up in Plymouth, Slade showed exceptional talent from an early age. His natural ability to read the game and precise kicking skills quickly marked him as a rising star in English rugby. By the time he joined the Exeter Chiefs Academy, it was clear that this young man was destined for greatness. What wasn't clear to the outside world was the internal journey he was navigating. As Slade's career soared with the Exeter Chiefs, earning him a place in the England national team, he carried with him a part of himself he wasn't yet ready to share. The world of rugby union, with its deeply rooted traditions and masculine culture, can be an intimidating place to be different. Yet Slade's performance on the field never wavered. His precision with the boot, his ability to create opportunities, and his defensive prowess made him an invaluable player for both club and country. The turning point came quietly, without fanfare. In a sport where strength is often measured in tackles and tries, Slade showed that true strength lies in authenticity. His decision to come out was met with an outpouring of support from teammates, coaches, and fans alike. The Exeter Chiefs, a club known for its strong community values, stood firmly behind their center, demonstrating that rugby's core values of respect and solidarity extend far beyond the field. Since his coming out, Slade has continued to excel in his professional career. His story has resonated particularly strongly with young rugby players who see in him a model of what's possible when you embrace your true self. In the traditionally conservative world of rugby union, Slade's openness has helped chip away at outdated stereotypes and create space for future generations to be themselves without fear. On the international stage, Slade has represented England with distinction, earning numerous caps and participating in major tournaments. His sexuality has never defined his rugby career. Rather, it's simply one part of who he is as a person. The respect he commands on the field comes from his skill, dedication, and professionalism, qualities that have never been in question. At Exeter Chiefs, Slade has been instrumental in the club's rise to prominence in English and European rugby. His combination of tactical awareness and physical skill has helped the team secure multiple titles, including the Premiership and European Champions Cup. Through it all, he has shown that being true to yourself only enhances your ability to perform at the highest level. Today, Henry Slade stands as a testament to the changing face of rugby union. His journey reminds us that courage comes in many forms, whether it's making a crucial tackle, kicking for goal under pressure, or living openly as yourself in a sport you love. Through his quiet strength and unwavering authenticity, he has helped pave the way for a more inclusive future in rugby. As the sun sets over Sandy Park, Slade continues to inspire both on and off the field. His story is not just about rugby or sexuality. It's about the freedom that comes with embracing who you are and the positive change that can ripple through a sport when one person chooses to live their truth. In a groundbreaking moment for British sports, Keegan Hurst made history as the first openly gay rugby league player in the UK. Born in 1988 in Batley, West Yorkshire, Hurst's journey from a small-town athlete to an LGBTQ+ sports icon has inspired countless individuals worldwide. Early career and coming-out journey. Growing up in Yorkshire, Hurst discovered his passion for rugby league at a young age. His professional career began with Batley Bulldogs, where he established himself as a formidable prop forward. Behind his tough exterior on the field, however, Hurst was navigating a complex personal journey. Initially married to a woman and father to 2 children, He wrestled with his identity while maintaining his professional career. In 2015, at age 27, Hurst made the courageous decision to come out publicly through an interview with the Sunday Mirror. The news reverberated through the rugby league community, traditionally known for its macho culture. His announcement transcended sports headlines, sparking conversations across the UK and beyond, and marking a pivotal moment in sports history. Impact and professional journey. Hurst's coming out transformed the landscape of rugby league, shattering long-held stereotypes about masculinity in contact sports. As the first openly gay rugby league player still active in the sport, he demonstrated that authenticity and athletic excellence could coexist beautifully. The overwhelming support he received from teammates, fans, and the wider sports community proved that rugby was ready for change. His professional journey continued to flourish after coming out, moving through prestigious clubs including Batley Bulldogs, Featherstone Rovers, Wakefield Trinity, and Halifax Panthers. Hurst's leadership qualities shone through. His appointment as captain of Batley Bulldogs particularly highlighted how being openly gay had no bearing on his ability to lead and inspire others on the field. Advocacy and lasting legacy. Since sharing his truth, Hurst has become an influential voice for LGBTQ+ inclusion in sports. He regularly shares his experiences at pride events and sports conferences, connecting with audiences through his authentic storytelling. As an ambassador for various LGBTQ+ sports organizations, he's helped create safer spaces for young athletes discovering their own identities. His story has been featured in numerous documentaries and interviews, each appearance helping to normalize LGBTQ+ representation in professional sports. After briefly retiring in 2020, Hurst's passion for the game drew him back to the sport in 2022. This return demonstrated not only his enduring love for rugby, but also showed younger players that their sexual orientation need never limit their athletic aspirations. His journey continues to resonate with athletes and fans worldwide, proving that embracing one's true self can lead to even greater success both on and off the field. A message of hope. Hurst's message to young LGBTQ+ athletes remains clear and powerful. Be yourself, because everyone else is taken. His journey from struggling with his identity to becoming a celebrated figure in rugby league demonstrates that coming out can lead to greater happiness and success. Through his courage and openness, he's helped create a more inclusive future for rugby and sports as a whole. We invite you to join us on Rainbow Spotlight for more inspiring stories of LGBTQ+ athletes breaking barriers and creating positive change in sports. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay connected with our growing community. Rainbow Sparkles. Number 4. Breaking new ground. Campbell Jstone becomes first All Blacks player to come out. In a groundbreaking moment for rugby history, Campbell Jstone, former New Zealand All Blacks prop, made headlines in January 2023 when he became the first All Blacks player to publicly come out as gay. His courage in sharing his truth has opened doors for future generations of rugby players and challenged the stereotypes surrounding masculinity in sports. Born in 1980 in Waipukurau, New Zealand, Jstone's journey to becoming an All Blacks player was marked by determination and excellence. He earned his coveted All Blacks cap in 2005, playing 3 test matches against Fiji and the British and Irish Lions. Throughout his career, he also represented Canterbury in New Zealand's domestic competition and played for top French club Biarritz. But behind his successful career lay a deeply personal struggle. For years, Jstone carried the weight of his secret, fearing that coming out might impact his career and acceptance in the rugby world. If I can be the first All Black that comes out as gay and take away the pressure and stigma surrounding the issue, it can actually help other people, Jstone revealed in his emotional interview with 7 Sharp. The significance of Jstone's coming out cannot be overstated. The All Blacks, New Zealand's national rugby team, are more than just athletes. They're cultural icons. With their famous haka and black jerseys, they represent the pinnacle of rugby excellence and masculine sporting culture. By sharing his truth, Jstone has helped reshape perceptions of what it means to be a rugby player and a gay athlete. The response to his announcement was overwhelmingly positive. New Zealand Rugby CEO Mark Robinson praised Jstone's courage, stating that his announcement was really important for the sport. The wider rugby community, fans, and fellow players rallied around him, showing that rugby's values of respect, integrity, and solidarity extend beyond the field. Jstone's story resonates particularly strongly in New Zealand, where rugby holds a special place in the national identity. His coming out has sparked important conversations about inclusivity in sports and challenged the notion that being gay somehow diminishes athletic ability or toughness. Today, Campbell Jstone continues to inspire others through his advocacy work and speaking engagements. His message is clear. Being true to yourself and being an elite athlete are not mutually exclusive. As he puts it, you can be a gay all black. You can be a gay person and achieve anything you want to achieve. For Rainbow Spotlight, Jstone's story represents a pivotal moment in sports history, one that illuminates the path forward for LGBTQ+ athletes everywhere. His courage in breaking this barrier has helped create a more inclusive future for rugby and sports as a whole, proving that authenticity and athletic excellence can go hand in hand. These 5 rugby players, Campbell Jstone, Keegan Hurst, Slade, and Burna, have done more than just excel in their sport. They've become beacons of hope and change in the rugby world, proving that strength comes in many forms, and authenticity only enhances athletic excellence. Their courage in sharing their stories has helped create a more inclusive future for rugby, inspiring countless others to be true to themselves. From the iconic All Blacks to Rugby League and Rugby Sevens, these pioneers have shown that the spirit of rugby, respect, solidarity, and courage extends far beyond the field. Thank you for joining us on Rainbow Spotlight. Together, we're celebrating stories that change lives and transform sports, one brave athlete at a time.